At ng nanonood at nakikinig sa atin ngayon.
Oo, having cited yung mga numero no nitong nationwide survey nga natin ng trust and approval ratings, una nitong dalawang pinakamataas na opisyal ng ating pamahalaan. So yung kay Pangulo hindi masyadong dramatic 2 percentage point, 3 percentage points, pero yung kay Pangulo Vice President Sara 10 percentage points sa approval, 12 percentage points sa kanyang trust ratings. To what do you attribute this, Attorney?
Alam mo, Ali, ang surveys kasi that can do two things, no? It can say something about the public official or the candidate, but it can also say something about the respondents or the voters, essentially, no? So, in this particular instance, yung kandidato kasi ay yung public official na pinag-uusapan natin, si Vice President Sara. Wala naman siyang ginawang kakaiba, right, from what we know of her, no? She's a tough-talking public official. Yan yung Duterte brand of governance, yung pasiga-siga, very brutal in grotesque in their speech, 'di ba? So wala namang pagbabago doon sa nangyari. Pero doon sa botante, sa palagay ko, doon natin nakikita kung ano yung pagbabago. It appears that for the voters, kapag babae yung ganong klaseng pinuno, nagkakaroon ng negative connotation. Pero kung lalaki, like si Pangulong Duterte, di ba? Si Pangulong Duterte, minura yung Pope, minura si President Obama, pero ang taas pa rin ng trust and approval rating niya, di ba? Pero kapag yung babae ang gumawa nun, yung naging ganon sa kanyang pananalita, yung masyadong nagpakita ng tapang at yung, kumbaga, parang bandido na yung dating, iba yung impression na, iba yung dating sa botante at sa kanila doon sa mga mamamayan, that is a negative perception, or it elicits a negative perception, and that I would say is an explanation, just one explanation kung bakit bumaba yung trust and approval rating ni Vice President Duterte. Yung taong bayan mismo hindi nagustuhan yung ganung pagkikilos, ganung pananalita na nanggagaling sa isang pinuno na babae.
So pero Attorney Michael, yung ganito kasi mid-year elections na next year. At talaga historically, no, talagang bumababa yung ratings nila, approval ratings nila at this time of the year. So you don't think that this has anything to do with the time that has lapsed? You think it's issues based?
I don't think it's issues-based at all, no? I think really it's par for the course sa politics natin na yung mga botante natin, ang pinagbabatayan nila is kung ano yung nakikita nila sa mga public officials. No, it's perception-based. Literally, perception-based. Kung ano yung nakikita nila sa social media, ano yung nakikita nila sa mainstream media, ano yung nakikita nila sa anong sinasabi sa kanila ng mga iba't ibang tao, no? So yung ganitong surveys, it's indicative of really the kind of voters and the kind of politics that we have, no? And that is very reliant on performance and perception rather than yung reflection and analysis of what's happening, what they're talking about, ano yung mga policies, ano yung mga problema.
Let's get together, Sunday 25.